Green card lottery. The U.S. government is giving away 55,000 green cards. I'm going to explain you everything about it. I'm going to tell you how to go step by step, how the process works, when to start, when to check the results, how to get the green card if you're a winner. What is this about? This is about getting a green card. This is about getting U.S. permanent residence, which is a way of living in the U.S. legally with your family, changing your life and your family's life forever. You can work, you can have your own business, you can get U.S. citizenship in a few years, you can bring more family when you do so, etc., etc. We are talking about a total transformation here, but you need to apply correctly because a lot of people make mistakes. So I'm going to tell you the most common mistakes. I'm going to tell you what are the steps to do it, etc. This is very quickly. This is a program by the U.S. government. It's a Congress by law. It started in 1990. They want to foster immigration from countries with low immigration rates. So not all countries qualify. Most countries qualify in the world, but there are important countries that are out. You need to have finished high school, or its equivalent, or have work experience that satisfies the standards of the Department of Labor. You need to be eligible for a green card, meaning no crimes that are serious that disqualify you from a green card, and no immigration problems that may disqualify you also for a green card. And if you do everything correctly, present the form DS5501 with the photo and everything correctly, you will have a chance of changing your life. So real quick, what are the countries that are disqualified from this program this year? These countries are disqualified. The countries that cannot apply this year are Bangladesh, Brazil, Canada, China, including Hong Kong, Colombia, Cuba, Dominican Republic, El Salvador, Haiti, Honduras, India, Jamaica, Mexico, Nigeria, Pakistan, Philippines, South Korea, Venezuela, and Vietnam. If you're of one of these countries, you were born in one of these countries, you cannot apply, unfortunately, this year. Unless you are married to someone from a country that qualifies, or you're the son or daughter of someone from a country that qualifies that wasn't a resident in your disqualified country when you were born. These are the only two legal exceptions. The program started a few days ago, October 2nd, still open, still now live, but it will close in a few days on October 5th. So you need to act quickly, because if you don't get the opportunities, this may be the last lottery ever, because Trump tried to cancel the program back in the day. He didn't have the numbers in Congress. We will have elections in a few days here in the US, a new Congress, a new president starting in January. If Trump gets elected and has a new Congress, maybe this is the last lottery ever. Or maybe your country qualifies this year, but not the next year. So you need to act now if you have the chance. Okay, that's my little advice. So since a lot of people are disqualified, over 40% every single year of people making mistakes, I prepare, and I already have several messages from many of you guys that are already disqualified. Unfortunately, before entering this live stream, someone told me one mistake that made with the photo. That person is out. And another person told me they applied twice this year. That person is disqualified already. So any single minor mistake can get you out of the program. So be really careful with this. There are a lot of requirements that you need to fulfill, especially with the photo and the form. Okay, so to avoid making mistakes, I'm a U.S. licensed lawyer. With my team of U.S. lawyers, we prepare a step-by-step method called the Green Card Method. You can get it. You can get the method in the link in my bio. But pay attention, because in a few hours, exactly in 1 day, 22 hours, 55 minutes, the launch price will go up. Okay, we launched this method a few days ago. The launch will close in a few hours. The price will go up. And also right now there's a bonus, which is a live stream with me, a private event with me, Q&A, in case you have even more questions. That bonus will go out and will not be available anymore. So price going up, bonus gone forever in a few hours. Act now in the link in my bio. Go there right now, secure your method, and start your dream to come and live in the US with your family. All right. What is the step-by-step process, let's say the timeline of the Green Card lottery? So first, it opens every year, early October. This year was October the 2nd, as I just said, and it will close on October the 5th. So we still have a few days unless you're watching this live stream and it's recorded and it's already closed. So if you are right now, it's October the 8th here in Los Angeles, California. So it's right now open, and you have the chance to apply right now. So you need to apply now. Once you apply, you need to make it everything correctly with no mistakes to avoid disqualification. And once you apply, they will give you a code, okay? An alphanumeric code that you need to keep, okay? One thing that I can recommend you is to auto-email you the same code in the future on Gmail and other email tools. You can send an email for the future, or secure it in the notes of your phone or in the calendar in your phone for next year. You can save the code because you will need it next year. Now, on May the 3rd, 2025, so next year, May the 3rd, 2025, the results and the winners will be out there, published. You need to put the code that you get now in October. You will need to put the same code in May 2025. So a lot of people every year say, Julio, I forgot, I missed my code. Where is my code? If that happens, don't worry. In the method, I explain you how to recover code if you lose the code. So don't worry about that. But try to save the code in a safe place so you can have quick access next year. But if you lose the code, it's fine. I can help you with that with the method. All right. May the 3rd, 2025, I will let you know, guys, next year in Immigration TV, as we always do every year. You put the code, and if you're a winner, you will see that you're a winner once you put the code. The government will not send you any letter. The government will not send you any email. They will not call you, so be careful with scammers. The government will never send you anything. You need to put your code in the website next year, starting May the 3rd. Once you enter the code, and if you are a winner, you will have a number. The government will give you a new number. And now you will have to check the visa bulletin, which is a bulletin that is published every month by the government for many other petitions as well, not only the green card lottery, but also for family petition and employment-based green cards. And there's a chart, and where in the region of your where you live, once that number that is published is higher than the number that you have, example, you have the number 500 and the number published there is 600, then you're good to go. If you're outside the US, you can apply for the green card with the form DS-260. You apply it in the consulate of your country, and then they will give you an interview. You will have to go through a medical check. And if everything's okay, meaning immigration history, criminal history, and that you completed the freaking form when you applied for the green card now correctly with the photo correctly, then they will stamp you a visa, an immigrant visa on your passport. And once you have that visa, you have 6 months to travel to the US within 6 months. If you let 6 months elapse and you don't travel to the US, you will lose the green card. Okay, so you need to travel before the 6 months after you get that the immigrant visa stamped in your passport. Once you enter the US, they will do a check there, and they will give you the green card, the physical card inside the US. And now you're a resident of the United States with all the rights of a resident, meaning you can enter and leave the country at will without fear of deportation. You can have your own business. You can work legally for whoever hires you. You can just study or just relax under the sun. You can live wherever you want inside the US. You can come with your spouse if legally married. You can come with your children, unmarried children under 21 years old. You can also apply for your children that are over 21 years old, as long as they are unmarried, but it may take more time for them. And then after a few years, you can become a US citizen. And when you're a US citizen, you can also bring your parents. You can also bring your siblings, although siblings take many years. And you can also bring your married children, although it also takes a few years. So this is a life-changing thing that we're talking about here, all right? Now, once you check your number and you're a winner, there will be more winners than available green cards. What? Yes. The government will assign more winning slots than green cards available. Why? Because a lot of people apply incorrectly. The government already knows these things that I'm telling you, that 40% of the people are making mistakes. And so they want to give all the 55,000 green cards, but they know that if they only assign 55,000 winners, half of them, or 40%, will not and never get the green card. That's why there are 125,000 winners for only 55,000 green cards. That's why you need to do things correctly, and you need to act properly and in time to secure your green card before September 2026. Okay, so you apply now in 2024 in October. You get the result in May 2025, and once your code is current for the visa bulletin, you can apply outside of the US or in the US, depending on where you are. And you need to secure that green card before September, the end of September 2026. That is the process, and that is how you get the green card lottery if you win. This is a life transformation thing. I know it may sound complex. If it's the first time you're listening to this, it's normal. You can watch this video again if anything is not clear. I'm trying to do my best to explain these complex things in a simple way. But bottom line is, if you want to be part of this, you need to apply now, right now. If you wait, you will be out, and there's nothing you can do again until October 2025 if the lottery is still available, because something that we don't know, and if your country still qualifies, because maybe your country qualifies this year, but next year it doesn't, like it happened with Cuba. Cuba used to win more green cards than anyone in Latin America, and this year they are out of the program, unfortunately. Or Venezuela, the same happened to the Venezuelans. Or the UK used to never qualify, and now they qualify. So if you are disqualified, don't lose hope. Maybe things change in the future. And also, as I always say, there are other ways to secure and achieve your green card. The lottery is not the only one, so you need to use all the possible avenues that you can legally use to achieve this dream of getting your green card. Okay, so bottom line, this is the moment to act. Do not dream on sleep on this, because if you sleep, try to dream, but don't sleep on it, and apply as soon as possible so you can have peace of mind that you did your part. And then, well, hopefully you're one of the winners, and we are here to try to multiply the Immigration TV community winners every year. We're doing it. We've done it in the past, and we will continue to change lives in the future. We're doing this to change the people's lives and their families. So happy to read your questions if you have any questions. Also, remember, the green card lottery method in the link in my bio, the price is going up in a few hours, and it will never go down again. So this is the cheapest moment to get it. Otherwise, if you want to pay more money, you have the choice to wait a few more hours and pay more money. Don't do that. And also, you will get the bonus, which is the private event with myself, doing Q&A in a private setting, in case you happen to have more questions that are not answered for any reason. So, but this bonus will also go away and will never be available anymore in history. This is the moment to act right now. Link in my bio. Okay. If you don't find the link in my bio, just go to totalusalife.com. That's totalusalife with an F.com. All right, let's answer some questions here, guys. How are you doing today? Francis, hello, evening. Good evening for you, my friend. Is from Ghana. Ghana qualifies. Must your background photo be white? Yes. I just got a message of someone that the background was not white. That person is already disqualified. So any single mistake in the photo can disqualify you. Sometimes the system may let you know that the photo is incorrect, possibly with the pixels or size. But then maybe even if the photo is good to go to apply, it has a mistake, and an officer, if you win, will check that next year, and they will disqualify you next year. So a lot of people are applying for many years, going to sleep peacefully, saying, I'm doing my part. I already applied, and hopefully one day I will win. But they're making a mistake they don't know, and they will know if they win. So that's my concern here. A lot of people think they're doing this correctly, and they're not doing it correctly. Okay, that's why we created the green card lottery method, made by U.S. licensed immigration lawyers like myself and my team. That's how you have it. If you hire a US licensed lawyer, immigration lawyer, to do this for you privately, a lawyer, we charge $600 up per hour. So this is worth thousands of dollars. That's why we created this online method. You can do it at your own pace and for a fraction of the price. But this price will go up in a few hours. So act now and go to the link in my bio right now. I see people using the special price like Santos, Agustin, Boyan, Pearl, Marima, Ibrahim, Lilia, Arsalan, and Alex. They just got the method with this discount price, with the launch price, and they will use also the bonus, which will be a special event with myself, private. I will send you guys, the people that have the method, the link for the private Q&A. Okay, South Sudan qualifies, yes. Nigeria is disqualified. Where are you from? I'm from Argentina, but right now I'm in Los Angeles. So I'm an immigrant myself. I've been through all of this, so I know how it feels. But I'm from South America originally, but right now I'm live streaming from Los Angeles, California. Hey, check it, Diop from Senegal. How are you doing? Lab Bro says Habib. Hi, Habib. How are you? Bangladesh is disqualified, unfortunately. Tried 3 times yet to secure, says Arviso. Yeah, well, I mean, many people win eventually after many tries. Some people win the first or second time. That can happen. What you need to do is apply correctly, and then, of course, nothing is secure here. It's a lottery, obviously, but it's not like the lottery that you never know anyone who won the lottery. I know a lot of people that have won this before. We help a lot of them with the green card method. Then they send me messages the next year saying, Julio, thanks to your method, we won. And then also, before being a US lawyer, when I was living back in Argentina, my cousin won this, a neighbor and a good friend, Facundo, he also won the green card. So, yeah, I know a lot of people, even before being a US immigration lawyer. India is disqualified. Greece qualifies. Somalia, yes. Togo, yes. South Sudan, yes. Gambia, yes. Kenya, yes. Ethiopia, yes. Pakistan is disqualified. Jamaica is disqualified. The Netherlands qualifies. South Africa qualifies, same as Cameroon, Tanzania, and Sri Lanka. The UK qualifies. Right now, total USA Live, or the link in my bio, is exploding, my friends. There are 232 people from all over Africa. I can see this. All over Asia as well. Beautiful. Also in the US, we have people in Calgary, in Canada, people in Columbus, in New York, in Los Angeles. We have friends in, let me see, in the link in my bio, from Ghana, Togo, Lagos. I see people in Kenya, in Uganda, in Tanzania, South Africa, in Saudi Arabia, the Emirates, Syria. Wow, this is amazing. This is beautiful. From Algiers, from Belgium, in Antwerp, that's northern Belgium. So we have people all over the world in the link in my bio. Thanks so much for being here with us in this launch of this green card method. It means a lot to me. People in Malaysia as well. Wow. West Sumatra, Australia. This is amazing. All right. Let's get green cards, my friends. Let's win this freaking green card. Let's do it. Can you register twice at a time? Okay, let's see what people say. I will give you the answer. But can you apply twice 1 year to have more chances? Can you do this or not? Let's see what people say, and then I will answer. Belgium qualifies, yes. There's no age limit to apply. Paraguay, yes. So people are saying that you cannot apply twice here. Ricardo says no. Karen says no. You can't, says your name goes something. Fares says no. Saki says no. You get disqualified. The answer, people know their thing. Huh? You've been listening. Okay, yeah, no, you cannot apply twice. Actually, I got a message from someone today that applied twice, and I had to deliver the bad news. That person is already disqualified. This person will need to wait until next year to try again if the lottery still exists and if his or her country is still qualifying. So no, apply just once and do it correctly. I got a lot of messages through social media, people saying, oh, I realized I made a mistake in the photo. Maybe they didn't know about Immigration TV or the method. They apply and then they came into one of these live streams and learned they are already disqualified. So please don't be like these people. Apply correctly, my friends. This is such a big price. I mean, people are willing to pay more than $1 million to get a green card with the EB5 green card, investor green card. You have investors investing over $1 million to get this price. And you are telling me you are making a mistake in the application? Is that you? No, you're not. You're not going to make a mistake. You're going to apply correctly and you are going to win. That's the mentality. Come on. You know, back in the day before this, this is a law from 1990. Back in the day, it wasn't online. You need to mail the application physically, physical mail. Back in the day, they didn't check if people apply more than once. And a lot of people applied many times and they hacked the system back in the day and they won the green card that way. They were applying like 30,000 times. Now that's gone for the last several years and they have systems in place and software to check if you apply more than once. So don't do that. I think that's a good measure because it should be fair, you know, for everyone to have the same chance. Nigeria is disqualified. Hi, bar shoppers. How are you doing? You can, but AI will smash you. I don't think well, maybe they'll start using, but they were using this before AI, this software. Talk age young. Okay, so there's no age limit to apply. You can be 100,000 years, or you can be as young as it gets, but there's a requirement that you must have finished high school. And I don't know you guys, but in most countries in the world, to finish high school, you need to be at least 17, 18, something like that. I finished high school when I was 17 in Argentina. So if you finish high school before that, that's fine. There's no regulation that says that someone under, I don't know, that age cannot apply, but you need to have finished high school. You talk about DV lottery. Yes, DV means Diversity Visa Lottery. That's the name. Diversity Visa Program is the official name of this program. And we call it the Green Card Lottery, Diversity Visa. Those are the same names for the same thing. Why does Nigeria not qualify, says Beautiful Soul. Sorry. The reason is countries are disqualified based on their immigration rates to the US. If a country has over 50,000 green cards in the last 5 years, they are disqualified for the program that year. So every year, the government looks 5 years back, and if your country has over 50,000 green cards, you're out. That's why Mexico, India, the Philippines, Colombia, Canada, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nigeria, they have so much immigration, so many immigrants coming that it will be hard for them in the future to qualify unless the immigration flow changes for some reason. So, for example, Guatemala, I'm sending high greetings to my Guatemalan friends. We won a green card with the method for a 72-year-old Guatemalan lady. I'm going to need to talk to her. She's in Miami, so in the middle of hurricanes. So sending my love to people in Miami and in Florida that they're suffering a huge storm and hurricane. All right, so I was saying Guatemala never qualified, and in the last 2 years they did. And this woman won the green card. So it's never too late, and do not give up hope if for some reason you're disqualified this year. Also, this is not the only green card. There are other ways. I know the other ways are more complex and hard or expensive, but do not lose hope. We always talk about many ways to achieve this American dream, whether it's through a green card, whether it's from a non-immigrant visa, because maybe you just want to see how the US looks like, and maybe you don't like it. It's not for everyone. It's for a lot of people, but not for everyone. So maybe you want to come to study or to come as a tourist or work for a few years. Everyone's different, but getting a green card is securing a life in the US. We were discussing with Gianfranco, my friend and business partner, the other day. There was a study that says that people that get a green card in the arc of their life, they win $500,000 extra than if they have gotten a green card. So if you get a green card, and why is that? Do they give you money here? No, it's because you have access to credit. You can have access to a mortgage. You can get access to loans. You get access to the biggest market in the world. So people here, if you work hard, and we immigrants work hard, there are big chances of succeeding professionally and getting more money than if you don't have access to the American market. It's as simple as that. Same as the education that they have here. Best universities. If you see any ranking, university ranking, top universities in the world are in the US mostly. So how can I get your method? Link in my bio. The price will go up. The price will go up. The launch will be over. So in 1 day, 20 hours, 33 minutes, and 7 seconds, the price will go up. So this is the moment right now to use the green card lottery method before it's more expensive. So yeah, that's the thing. I'm Filipino but living in Saudi Arabia. Am I qualified? Says Rowena or Rowena. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly. So let's ask the chat. Let's see what the community says. So Rowena is from the Philippines, which is disqualified. But she's living in Saudi Arabia. And Saudi Arabia qualifies. Can Rowena apply? Yes or not? So if you're from a disqualified country, but you are living in a country that qualifies, can you apply? Billy says no. She can't, says Karen. Okot's mum says no, mom. Aliana says no. Ayan says yes. Ale says no. The answer is no, you can't. It doesn't matter where you live. It's irrelevant. I mean, you need to put that information in the form, but that's not a legal exception to qualify if your country is disqualified. There are two legal exceptions only. Being married to someone that qualifies. Example, John is from Nigeria. John is disqualified, but John is married to Maria from Spain. Spain qualifies. Therefore, John can qualify. Second legal exception, your parents are from a qualifying country and they were not residents of your disqualified country when you were born. Example, Mary is from Bangladesh. Bangladesh is disqualified. But Mary's parents are from South Africa and South Africa qualifies. And the South African parents were not residents of Bangladesh when Mary was born. Therefore, Mary can qualify. Period. That's the two only legal exceptions. If you got a second passport, can you qualify? For example, I'm from Pakistan. I'm disqualified, but I have the Italian passport that I got afterwards. I was born in Pakistan, but then I achieved Italian citizenship. Italy qualifies. Can I qualify? Yes or no? Born in a disqualified country, getting a second passport that qualifies. Aliana says yes. Dr. Faiso says no. Okot says yes. Pili says no. Scopa says yes. The answer is no, my friends. I told you a few seconds ago, there are only two legal exceptions, period. There's not a third one. So having a second passport from another country that qualifies, that doesn't help, unfortunately. So not only that, if you are from a country that is qualifying and you have a second passport that also qualifies, you can only apply with the with the citizenship of birth. Period. If you apply with the second passport, you're out. And I was telling you guys the other day the story of someone that I had a consultation with a few months ago. He's from Argentina. Argentina qualifies. He also got Italian citizenship years later. He applied as an Italian because he thought, oh, maybe as an Italian I have more chances because it's in Europe, blah, blah, blah. long story short, this person won the lottery. And then when he went to the consulate, the US consulate in Argentina, the officer said, Juan, that's not the real name, but for confidentiality reasons, Juan, you applied as an Italian, but you were born in Argentina. Yeah, both countries qualifies, right? Yeah, but you should have applied as an Argentinian. You are disqualified. And now Juan doesn't have a green card. He lost it because he made this mistake. So be careful. Businessman can apply. Having a profession is not a requirement. You should have finished high school. If you haven't finished high school, there may be a difficult exception if your profession, even in the last 5 years, you have 2 years of work experience in some specific professions that are authorized by the Department of Labor. I made a complete class about that in the green card method. Do you assist in application? No. A US lawyer assisting, like myself, assisting you in this application can cost you thousands of dollars. We, the US lawyers, are the most expensive lawyers in the world. If you hire any US lawyer to help you with this, they may charge you $2,000, $4,000, $6,000. Don't do it. That's why I created, with my team of lawyers licensed in the US, a method to scale it and to offer it in a low price in comparison, so that you can apply with the assistance and showing you everything step by step. And therefore, you don't need any lawyer to help you with this if you have the method. Okay? Also, let me tell you, full disclosure, applying for the green card without the method, applying for the green card is free. Okay? So sometimes I say, oh, Julio, I cannot afford your method. That's fine. I'm sorry about it, but go for it anyway and try to do it without the assistance. And I wish you the best. Hopefully, you can win. It's not, you have a choice. That's what I want you guys to know. I created this to help you guys. And I know that 40% of the people are disqualified. That's official data. That's why I created this for a cheap price in comparison of hiring a US lawyer like myself. But you have the choice. That's the bottom line. Can someone already in the US still play? Of course. This is for people in or outside the US. Then if you are in the US, you need to be eligible for a green card if you win. End date of registration. India qualifies. India is disqualified, Paul, unfortunately. The final date to register is November the 5th, so in a few days. But do not leave this to the last moment, because a lot of people leave this for the last moment and they are disqualified. All right, guys, I need to leave right now. I have an important meeting. I need to continue working as a lawyer. Get the method right now in the link in my bio before the price goes up. In a few hours, the price will go up. If you want to pay more money, wait and don't do it now. If you want to use the special price, go for it. And also, you will get the bonus, which will be a private session with me, Q&A, in case you have more questions with less people. That bonus will go away in a few hours. So launch price plus bonus, go get it. Link in my bio, or go to totalusalife.com. That's totalusalife.com. I need to run away. I'm late for a meeting. Bye, guys. Take care. Have a great day and good luck. Let's win some green cards. Bye. Ciao.